Legendary Penn State football coach Joe Paterno said Wednesday he'll retire at the end of the season. Paterno and the rest of the Penn State program have been engulfed in a child sex abuse scandal involving former longtime defensive coordinator Jerry Sandusky. He's been charged with molesting 8 boys over 15 years. Paterno said in a statement Wednesday he was absolutely devastated by the case and wished he had done more. While Paterno has said he'll leave at the end of the season, the university's board could have other ideas.
The fact of the matter is the Board of Trustees for the school, they're meeting over the next couple of days. I think they have an official meeting on Friday where they can actually take some action. And the question is, will they at that meeting just determine that, no, Joe, you're done coaching, we're going to suspend you, or we're just going to fire you, or we're going to push you out.
The scandal has already led to the departure of athletic director Tim Curley and vice president Gary Schultz. Both left their posts after being charged this week with perjury and failure to report child abuse. By retiring, Paterno brings an end to one of the most storied coaching careers in all of sports. He won a major college record 409 games and is in the middle of his 46th year as head coach at Penn State. He won 2 national championships in 1982 and 86. Sandusky was in charge of the defense for both titles. Paterno met with his team on Wednesday for about 10 to 15 minutes at the football facility. After announcing his departure to players, he broke down in tears. His players gave him a standing ovation as he left. On Tuesday, Paterno coached practice, then returned home to adoring crowds gathered in front of his house. Paterno addressed the fans with thoughts about the victims in the case.
We're going to start praying for those kids that got involved with some of the problems that we talked about. They don't deserve it. They have, and we owe it to them to say a prayer for them.
While Paterno's attempting to leave the university on his own terms, his legacy may already be damaged.
It really is hard to quantify where you go from here as far as what it will do to his legacy. It's clearly tarnished. Maybe there's something to say for the fact that he's already 84 years old. And does that sort of weigh into where we place him in history and what his legacy is and where in his obituary this is mentioned?
Investigators have said Paterno is not a target in the case, but the 84-year-old coach has been criticized for not doing more to bring Sandusky's actions to the attention of authorities. In 2002, a graduate assistant, now known to be assistant coach Mike McQuarrie, came to Paterno and told him he had seen Sandusky molesting a 10-year-old boy in the Penn State showers. Paterno passed that information along to Curley and Schultz. Paterno's retirement announcement comes 3 days before Penn State hosts Nebraska in the final home game of the season. A day set aside to honor seniors will also give the home fans an opportunity to say goodbye to their revered coach. Jim Militello, The Associated Press.